So this past Wednesday, No Man's Sky received a huge new update with tons of new features. And since it's such a big update, I know that a lot of new people will be coming back to the game for the first time since launch, or playing it for the first time ever. So I wanted to make a little guide for beginners with 4 simple ways to gain a lot of money right from the start of the game. And these are all legit things, so like no duplication glitch or anything complicated. These are all simple things you can do literally from the start, as long as you have a terrain manipulator, which is one of the first things you'll craft. Okay, so let's get into it. The first tip would be to harvest these larval cores. These are a rare item that sell for about 70,000 units each. They can be found around any of the haunted buildings, which as far as I know, spawn on every single planet. The haunted buildings are pretty easy to spot as they only contain one room and they're all broken with goo everywhere. These larval cores spawn in 4 different clusters with 3 or 4 eggs spawning at each one, so you can usually end up grabbing like 10 or so in one go, which will total around 700,000 on the market, give or take a few thousand depending on what they sell for in your system. The issue is that you can't just grab them, because when you destroy the eggs, these biological horrors will come out and they are a pain in the ass. So the way to farm them is to dig down directly underneath them. That way when the biological horrors spawn, they can stay on top and can't get to you. When you go down, make sure to clear out enough space so you can see all the eggs and make sure the bottom is flat enough with enough room to grab them before they despawn. You don't need to go down too far, but you should be a decent bit down just to be safe. After you do that, just shoot, let it drop, grab the core, and repeat. In the past, I've been able to just simply wait at the bottom until the horrors go away, but in the most recent update I found that they weren't going away like before, so you may need to just make a quick dash to your ship as they'll stop chasing you once you reach it. From there, you can move a little bit farther away, they will despawn, and you can go back. You can also build some tunnels between each cluster if you want to try and grab them all in one quick swoop, and I would highly recommend putting a base down near the location so you can always keep coming back for more. They spawn back pretty frequently and they are a great, reliable way to gain money. You can acquire several million units from just a few short trips. The second tip is to look for ancient bones. When you find a new planet, scan it to see if it contains these bones. If it does, you're in luck because these are insanely valuable. And all you really need to do to collect them is to use your visor and look around until you see a marking for these bones. Then go to the location and dig them up. The prices vary quite a bit depending on what you find, but the little ones go for around 100,000 each, the medium-sized ones can go for well over 500,000 each, and the big ones can go for over 1 million each. So having a planet with these is great. After excavating only 4 different sites, I was able to cash in for about 3 million units. Now, these aren't as consistent of a farming method as the larval cores because it depends on your planet, but these things are insanely valuable, so make sure to look out for them. The third tip I have is to search around for salvage technology. These are just like the ancient bones in that you use your scanner, you go over to it, and you dig it up. But unlike the bones, these are found on every single planet, and each one is worth 50,000. The downside to these is that you do need them to unlock new crafting parts, but if you don't really care about doing any complex base building, or you just want to worry about them later on, then they are a great, easy source of income. And lastly, make sure to check what asteroids you have in your system. Oftentimes I've had asteroids which were gold, silver, or platinum. And if you have these, all you have to do is shoot the asteroids to collect the materials. And all 3 materials sell for a decent bit in the market, and you can find things like gold nuggets, which can be broken open into a lot of gold. This isn't as big a score as the other ones, but it's a really simple way to gain a few bucks while traveling, as you will see these asteroids literally every single time you go into space. When making trips to the space station, I usually just shoot a few on my way and end up having like 20 to 50,000 units worth to sell. So yeah, really easy, but still worthwhile. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this informative. I tried to make it simple and just straight to the point so you didn't have to watch someone lollygag around and ramble until they finally told you what you need to do. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. I make tons of other gaming content like reviews, analysis videos, and occasional gameplay highlights. I have a lot of stuff coming in the near future, including a Hunt Showdown review when that game releases, as well as a video talking about the past, present, and future of open world gaming. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.